Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Barry and Milan, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Milan's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and the motivations that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Barry's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction. And the correction that we give is a little tug and let go on Milan's training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You'll be introduced to that on your one-on-one follow-up training session. Milan's sitting very nicely at Barry's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for us is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash without pulling you or dragging you. She should match pace with you, and she should match direction with you. So if you're moving quickly, she should move along quickly. If you want to take a leisurely stroll, she should do the same. Every time that you stop your feet, Milan has been taught to sit automatically and wait for her next command. So when you stop to cross the street or stop to talk to a neighbor, she should be sitting nicely at your left and waiting for her next command. And you can hear Barry talking to her, encouraging her verbally, and keeping her focused on him. Very nice job. The next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the stay. The stay is a hand and voice command. Stay. Barry's going to use his left open palm about an inch or so from her muzzle and the one-word firm command to stay. This is a great exercise to practice inside as well as outside your home. When Barry returns back to her, he will walk all the way around her as an added distraction and return all the way back around to what we call heel position, back where you started with the dog, even with your left leg. The sit stays and the down stays are great exercises to practice for self-control, focus, and maturity, and those are things that Siberian Huskies lack. So we're working on getting her more focused, more mature, able to pay attention for longer periods of time, and not just be a wild Indian in your home. Barry's going to demonstrate that sit-stay again for us.
Stay.
He leaves her and walks out to the end of his training leash, and the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the come command. This is the second exercise where you do use your dog's name, and she should come right in front of Barry.
Come.
He lightens his tone of voice, he praises her on the way in, and she comes right in front and sits facing his knees. And that keeps her from coming and jumping on you. He's going to leave her in another sit-stay.
Stay.
She's anticipating.
Stay.
And he's going to demonstrate that recall exercise again for you.
Come. Good girl.
Praises are on the way in. Coming to you should always be a good thing. Now we're going to set up for our next exercises, which are our down commands, and there are two of them. There is down from heel position, which is the first one that we're going to show you. Barry's going to use the open flat of his left palm straight down toward the ground and the one-word command to down.
Down. Stay.
And he leaves her in a stay. The long down stay when you're practicing at home is for 1 minute, working up to 3 minutes. And this is, I'm sorry, 3 to 5. Your sit stay is 1 to 3. Your down stay is 3 to 5. This is an exercise that's great to practice while you're having dinner, while you're watching a movie. It's just her being able to be still. Barry's going to heel her out of that exercise, and we're going to demonstrate that down from a heel one more time. She's doing a really good job today for us. So far, so good.
Down.
Flat of your palm straight down toward the ground, a one-word command. You do not use her name on your stationary exercises. Now Barry returned to her the last time. This time he can call her, and you can mix up your commands.
Agile, good girl.
She comes right in and sits. That was perfect. Walks all the way around back to heel position, back sitting and ready for her next command. The next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is down from a distance. Barry's going to leave her in a sit-stay. You're going to see him use his right hand this time to give the command, and he's going to drop her into a down.
Down.
Perfect.
Stay.
It's your down from a distance command. Now you're going to go over all of these commands with your trainer on the day that Milan goes home. You're going to be instructed on how to use your training equipment, how to keep her in line at home, and how to manage some of your house problems that you are having, including her relationship with your children. She's done a great job here at school. We know she's going to be super excited to see you guys, as I know you're going to be. We're going to wish you a happy Valentine's Day, and we will see you soon.